Conversations with Celena, the podcast where we discover inspiration, motivation, and information to help you live your best life. I'm your host, Celena, aka Sunshine, and each week we'll dive into conversations with guests who share their testimonies, insights, and advice. We'll explore topics that uplift, encourage, and empower you to be the best version of yourself you can be. So tune in and let's have some fun while we explore all that life has to offer. Keep it smiling, sunshine, and let's go. Hey, sunshine! Welcome to another edition of Conversation with Celena. This is the morning edition, though, and so if this is your first time, welcome on over here. You're so welcome. And if you're returning, you know Sunshine love you so much for your continued love and support. So, where we starting, y'all? So I'm fixing to pull up a note. I'm going to pull up a note. And I'm going to type as we do this morning. Because we're going to start us a morning. This is going to be morning routine with Sunshine. Now, I'm doing this off the fly. This wasn't even in the plan. And that's why we're doing this morning routine. So as I do or say, I'm going to write it. And we're going to see how this flows for the morning edition. So we can stay focused, okay? All right. So we're going to start out this morning with saying welcome. So we're going to put the welcome. And then I want to say happy birthday, happy anniversary. So I'm going to put the happies. I'm not going to type that all out. All right. So now we got that. Then this morning, I saw this thing on Facebook right before I got on. And I thought to myself, I love to laugh. And I just been asking God, like, show me me, and show me the things that I like to do. Show me what we should do for Conversation with Celena. And so this morning, when I saw this, I said, I think I want to do a joke. I'm going to read a joke. I'm not going to be up here like I'm a comedian joke, but I'm going to read the joke, or I'm going to show the joke. If you think it's funny, good. If not, oh, well, I'm sorry. I thought it would make you smile. So this morning I saw this post on Facebook that said, it was a lady. She was at the doctor's office, and the doctor asked her, do you exercise? And she said, yes, I have walked with the Lord for the last 20 years. And so that made me chuckle. The doctor said, do you exercise? And the lady said, yes, I've been walking with the Lord for the last 20 years. So that tickles me. So I'm going to put on here joke or word of encouragement, because we might not always be able to find a joke. So it'll be something like that. And then, because Sunshine just be over here. Thank y'all so much for loving me and my all over the place, go down the rabbit hole self, because that is what I do sometimes. So word of encouragement. We're going to do the announcements. The announcements for today are, listen closely, my timeline full of graduates, right? My timeline is full of graduates. I should have so many graduates right now that I need to do an additional episode. Where y'all at? Why haven't you sent your graduates to Celena10.net? Why haven't you went over there and put your graduate into Celena10.net? This is a time to celebrate again. I know you've already been celebrating them. I know they walked across the stage and got their paper and I know that I don't know why for the last 3 days I've been doing that. I'm sorry. I've been taking allergy medicine. I guess that's just not doing it. So I lost my train of thought. Hold on. Hang on 1 second, y'all. Okay. I wasn't expecting that text message. I apologize. Okay, so we're going over the announcements. Y'all send your graduates. The timelines are flooded with graduates. So I should be adding an episode of graduates. So I'm asking you again, where are your graduates? We need to create the post, create the PowerPoint, create the video, whatever it is, however it's going to be relayed, communicated, is going to be based on the amount of graduates that we receive. So I know the date it says June 22nd, but we're going to have to put a deadline on it. So we really need this. If you're going to submit your graduate, I'm going to say right now, we're going to do some deadlines, and that way I can be able to extend it, because I know how we operate sometimes. I know how we operate sometimes, and we try to wait till the last minute to do it. But do Sunshine a favor. Don't wait till the last minute to submit your graduate. Go ahead and submit your graduates today, because my timeline is full of graduates. So Celena Thomas should be ringing with my shout outs, so that I can too celebrate your graduate. All right, so what's next? So we got the announcements. Saturday. Y'all come on back over here on Saturday, 11 o'clock. Sunshine will be live once again. We're going to be talking about fitness. And Dietrich will be here with us to talk about fitness on Saturday. So who's saying hey to Sunshine? Dr. Michael, what? The trolls. Who on here with me? Say good morning to Sunshine. Just trolling. Trolls gonna troll. Let's go back to our list. All right, so we got the announcements. We got fitness going on Saturday. We're gonna take up let's see, we're gonna do the announcements, and then what we're gonna call this, the act of giving. And I'm gonna remind you that I have Cashapp, I have Venmo, I have PayPal, and I got a mailbox if you want to send a check to help keep Conversation with Celena going. I have avoided this part of it just because, I know how I feel about people saying, I need this amount of money and I need that amount of money, and, so on, so forth and so on. We don't like that always, but the reality of it is that's what it takes. That's what we have to do in order to continue to show up, to make the world go round. It's funded. So my Cash App is Celena, well, $ Celena10. Same for my Venmo, Celena10. And Zelle and PayPal is 601-590-5445. So if y'all want to send Sunshine a happy to help keep Conversations with Celena going, I would appreciate that. So this is what the title of it is. And then we're going to do that. And then we're going to do whatever I was going to read. So this says right here, never forget where you've been. I know we talk about not dwelling in the past. Last night, if you joined in, Dr. Melissa Watson, she was here and we were talking about mental health matters. So when I say never forget where you come from and never forget where you've been, it is not to say dwell there. It's just saying, look how far I've come, having a heart of gratitude and appreciation for what God has done in your life and appreciation for what you have allowed in your life, because sometimes we fight tooth and nail not to continue to press on. Like we go in the corner, curl up in the fetal position, and we just throw our hands up like, I'm done. I'm not doing that no more. And so every time you get up and you show up and you fight, you have to remember where you've been, where you come from. That's why I think you heard last night, Dr. Watson blessed us. Dr. Watson blessed us. I'm gonna put announcement and good news because I'm gonna put grand news. Y'all know we going to grand view, and so we got grand news over here. Dr. Watson gave us 20 books for Sunshine to give out. So I do have the meetup group, so maybe we can give the people at the meetup group a journal, and we can have a meeting with the journals, and we can all get together and work the journal. So I'm excited about the journal. I'm gonna hurry up and get off of here because I don't know why. This is Iowa. That's why. Never lose sight of where you're going. That's why it's important to know what your vision is. And I started this. I didn't have a vision for Conversation with Celena. I just jumped on here because I wanted to be encouraging during the pandemic. Like, what are we doing? Y'all don't get discouraged. Be encouraged. Keep pushing, see about yourself, see about your loved ones, stay your distance, whatever we could say that was going to be encouraging to one another. That's what we tried to do. And that's where it started. I never thought that 4 years later, we would still be going now in our 5th year. So we are now in our 5th year. Once the anniversary hits, the very next day, you are officially in the next year. So we are in our 5th year, and it is time for us to have a clear vision of where we're going, what we're doing. If y'all notice, some of y'all have the graduation post on your timeline. I put it on your timeline because if you want something different, you have to do something different. You can't do the same thing and expect different results. So I know some of you may not thought I was talking to you when I asked, can you share it? So I just popped it in on a few people's timeline this morning. I woke up with, we doing something new and something different. Okay, we're going to put that on there. Something new and different. I'm loving this. And then never take for granted the people who traveled the journey with you. Never take for granted the people who travel the journey with you. And if you have, which we do, sometimes we do, go back and tell them thank you. Tell them thank you. Some of them don't even remember that you already told them thank you, because they do it with the expectation that you're going to do or be a certain way after their act of kindness. So let's do it from our heart. That way, there's no expectation. You don't have to go and broadcast. Yeah, I had to do this, and yeah, I had to do that. Like, that's not the right way to bless and to show kindness. That's you talking about it when you don't even need to repeat it. So learn how to bless and be silent. Bless and be silent. So that is that. And that's it. That's it. That's all. It was Never Forget Friday. So never forget where you've been. Never forget where you're going. Stay focused, make it clear so you know where you're going. And never forget where you've been. Never lose sight of where you're going, and never take for granted the people who travel the journey with you. And that's it. And that's all, folks. You might not be everybody's cup of tea, but tea never apologize for not being coffee. I'm loving it. KISS, keep it smiling, sunshine. I hope you all have a fabulous Friday. We got us some notes. We got to close out with the KISS, keep it smiling, sunshine. Let's see. And if y'all have any shout outs, any morning shout outs that you would like for Sunshine to do, send them on over. My same routine with my same list of my little rays of sunshine. Y'all have an amazing day at school on today. Sunshine, love you so much. Do the very best that you can. Do the very best that you can. Don't get yourself in trouble. Study. Get some rest, and that's for my older sunshines as well. Get you some rest. Read you a book. That's what we're going to start doing too. Encouraging, our journaling. Speaking of that. So we're going to go back to our 3 things. 3 things that you're doing. Affirmations, and what you're happy and grateful for. So there we go. The morning routine with Sunshine. All right. I'm loving it. This is going to try to help me stay focused. Oh, Lord. Well, it's time for me to get myself to work. Yep. I had a great time on here with you all this morning. As always, y'all be sure to share this video. And Sunshine, love y'all. Keep it smiling, sunshine. I'm gone for real this time. I feel like I'm at y'all house talking about, okay, I'm about to go, and then strike up another conversation or on the phone. This is what I do. See how I go? I can go and go some more. That's why I am Conversations with Celena, aka Sunshine. Mwah. Keep it smiling, sunshine.